Hey, Sneekylinux back in. Another quick video for this evening. Now, some of you may have known, well, you should do by now, that I've got another little sports cam, the IT5E, or TI, or what you want to call it. And guess what? Does not come with a lens cap. I know, blasphemy that, isn't it? No lens cap. Now, the kit up comes with a silicone one, which I've actually lost. I went to try and order one, and they're extortionate. Okay, so I thought, well, let's make me own. Okay. So obviously you can do them in PLA, ABS, or whatever you want to, but a flexible material will be easier. Now I do have a printer that can do this quite okay, so that'll be okay. So we're just going to do a quick lens cap thing in Tinkercad. Tinkercad. Go to Tinkercad, download it. It's super fine. It's free. Just register and have a play. There are tutorials and everything, and you'll find loads on the internet. So don't worry about that. Okay, it's really easy, and you'll get into doing 3D and 2D stuff. It's not just for 3D and not just for printing. It's a good way to get into CAD design, to be honest with you. So what I'm going to do here, over here, I've got my little box, it's my little work area. I'm going to click on top, and it gives me this view, okay? Now, of course, I want a solid cylinder to start with, because you get all different shapes to start with. I'll go through some of the shapes with you, actually. You get text, symbols, connectors. If I go to connectors, you'll see what I mean. I have to wait for them to come in. Angle connectors, stuff like socket angle, axle, base. Loads, isn't it? Symbols, we've got symbols. More text, really. But yeah, they're ideal. You can make your own. It's entirely up to you. So we're just going to use the basic shapes for now, okay? So in our basic shapes, we've got these ones here are empty boxes. So they're the bits that won't get printed, okay? And these ones here are the ones that are solid objects. So we've got a box, a cylinder, pyramid, roof. You can do text from here, but if you want to do text stuff, just go to the text menu, which is up here. Click on text. And do it that way. So much easier. Okay. Moving on. Okay. Back to our basic shapes. So I want a cylinder for my lens cap, don't I? Now what I do, I'm going to drag it over to my workspace. And there we are. Now if I click here, the basic shape is 20mm by 20mm. Okay. Now I've measured mine and I want about 27. Okay. So I'm going to click here, type in 27mm for that one and 27mm for that one. Now there are other ways of doing this. I've been using Tinkercad for say a little while, but there's loads of shortcuts and other things you can do, like snap grid and edit grid and stuff like that. But I'm not using them now. So that's my basic shape. Now if I right click my mouse button, there we go. Now how tall is it? It's 20mm. Let me get my ruler a minute. Was that big enough? I'll go quick. You can't see this, but I'm going to see how big I want it to be. So I want. That's far too big. I'm going to make it 16. Okay, so I'll click here and there, and I'm going to make that 16mm. And there we are. That's our basic shape. See how easy it is? It's really easy. Now we want to make the hole for the lens cap, don't we? So we click there, so that goes. That's all gone. Just pan it round for you. You can get underneath. As you can see, it's a solid shape. Solid shape. I'm going to click here. That's good. And now we want an empty cylinder. So I'm going to drag that over and go here. Now you can see that's actually bigger than what I've got. Don't worry about that. But now I want that to be, if I go to here, I want that to be 16mm. Okay. So I'm going to change that 16. And that one to 16. Quite laborious. There's probably loads of shortcuts I'm not using and that I should do. So there we have our hole. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to drag that over, if I do it right, and that is my lens cap. Now you're saying that's quite a big hole, and it is quite a big hole actually. Is that round enough? There is a shortcut you can use for this. I'm not sure what it is. No, come back. There. That looks about right. That will do for now. I'm just doing the basics for you at the end of the day. If we go underneath, we can see we've still got a hole down there. So I want to drag that up. So if I zoom in using my mouse wheel, click on it, I should be able to bring that up a bit. Oh no, I've moved it. Didn't want to do that, did I? Let's go back round, move it into the centre again. Go back here, and in theory, if I zoom in, I should be able to move that up, like so. So now, as you can see, there's my lens cap, I'll zoom out so you can see a bit more. It's not perfect, is it? I must remember to use all the tools. This is basically how you do it, okay? Just doing it basically for you. Right, that seems okay, doesn't it? So what we're going to do now, if we do that with our left mouse button, we can group them together. And up here we have the group icon, which we can merge the two together. So we click there, and there you go. Can you see? That's our little lens cap. Wasn't that so easy? Now I'm going to learn all these shortcuts because there are loads and loads and loads of tutorials, but I'll just play around with it because it's really good fun. But I've just saved myself 10 quid for a really, really cheap lens cap. Okay, I can print as many of these as I like. Now, if I was to print them in flexible material, it'll take a little while, and it'll be okay. But if you run a really, really quick print, and you've just got your first 3D printer, just print it in PLA, and you can actually line it, couldn't you? Just paint on some liner, say not PVA glue, but some silicone stuff, and just paint it on, let it set, and that's going to protect your lens forever. So how do I print that? Well, basically, what do? You want to export that. So I want everything in the design. I want the STL file, because that's what we need for 3D printing. Click there. Yes, that's the one I want to save. Bish bosh, we are done. Lovely. And that's how you do basic printing in Tinkercad. I'm sorry I didn't square that up right, but I'll get that right later and I'll show you later. Sneekylinux out. I'll see you later. Bye bye.